So what's up guys, it's here by Quadgy, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the top 10 fastest killing or overpowered guns to rock in Modern Warfare 2 after the most recent Halloween or Haunting update of Modern Warfare 2. This is the last major title update that's going to be introduced in Modern Warfare 2 because now we're just kind of waiting on Modern Warfare 3, and thus not much more weapon balancing is going to be happening to this game. And at least in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 3, the Modern Warfare 2 guns will most likely be adjusted, but this video is more focused on Modern Warfare 2. So I thought I'd give you guys the most powerful weapons you can rock. Some of you guys asked, Hero, what are your absolute meta guns? What are guns that you would rock if you just want to destroy the enemy team? And these are the guns / classes that I would rock with. So if you guys are excited to see my top 10 most elite, powerful classes to use here in Modern Warfare 2, then make sure to drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. It's been one hell of a freaking year, and if you've been here for the whole year, you know, you've seen all the MGBs and nukes, then you guys know my classes are very much so certified. So thank you for being here, and shout out to the Noti gang from the comment section below my videos. It's just been nice to shout you guys every single video, you know, for the last freaking 365 days, and I can't wait to do the same in Modern Warfare 3. But with all that chatter out of the way, let's go ahead and start things off with the most powerful shotgun now in Modern Warfare 2, and that's going to be the good old Expedite 12. For the muzzle, we've got the Bryson choke, which is going to give us the tightest pellet spread possible, so we can one-shot our opponents way more effectively at longer ranges. And when it comes to the tuning of this choke, the muzzle is going to have the tighter pellet spread on the left slider at 0.09 inches width, allowing us to one-shot more effectively, and the bottom slider is going to be damage range at 0.18 inches length, allowing us to pretty much one-shot at farther ranges, and we won't lose that much sprint to fire speed or ADS speed. And like always, every tune that you see on every gun and every attachment in this video is at its optimized performance value, allowing us to have overpowered attachments, and collectively the attachments superpower the guns that I use here, allowing us to win more gunfights against opponents who don't have their guns optimally tuned like I do in my videos. So rock my tunes. You can ask anybody in the comments, they legit help your gameplay. Next up, we've got the laser, the VLK LZR MW, which is going to give us that ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, allowing us to bring up the Expedite 12 even quicker and allow us to land those one-shot kills or even two-shot kills or follow-up kills, whatever the case may be, much more effectively. And when it comes to the laser tuning on this laser, left side is sprint to fire speed at negative 0.34 ounces weight, and the bottom side is going to be ADS speed at negative 41.13 feet zeroing distance. For our stock, we've got the Resonant Stock Collapsed, which is going to help us with ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control. So pretty much similar effects as to the laser, being more snappy and able to bring up the gun faster, plus that movement speed allows us to get closer to our opponents so we can lessen the distance between us and get that one-shot kill much more effectively. And keep in mind, there's no tuning on this stock, so we'll just get to the next attachment. Here we've got the bolt of the Expedite L bolt, and this is going to increase our fire rate considerably. And why you want to increase the fire rate is in case you get a hit marker, you can get a follow-up shot a lot more effectively into your opponents, or if there's multiple opponents coming at you, then you're able to continuously fire the gun and get those multi-kills, which the Expedite 12 is kind of known for. And there's no tuning on this attachment either, so let's get to the last attachment. And here we've got the rear grip / comb of the Schlesinger Void grip, which you guys can't see the effects of for some reason because the game is being weird, but it's going to give us sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, allowing us to once again be way more snappy with this gun and get those one-shot kills into our opponents way more effectively. And you guys know the Expedite 12. If you've seen my most recent video on it from like a couple weeks ago using this gun after it got buffed, it is legit devastating as heck with it to use. Amazing movement speed, that crazy fast fire rate that can one-shot very effectively from far ranges, and I recommend it highly. Before we get to the next gun, I do want to introduce to you guys my secondary and the rest of my general class setup. Secondary is always the FTAC Siege because it's the best gun, you know, secondary in the game. Muzzle is going to be the XN R40, lasers D-Odd 70 right here, hollow point ammunition rounds, 72 round drum magazine, and the Heist LW stock. Here's the tuning for the muzzle, here's the tuning for the laser, and here's the tuning for the ammunition. And can't forget the tuning for the stock. This is the best secondary to rock in the game, has a super fast fire rate, and if you ever need to pull this out, then go for it. And what I typically run in my class in multiplayer is the Tactical Extend Shot for fast healing, Lethal Drill Charge for pesky campers, or sometimes I like to use Semtex. And my perk package is usually Scavenger, Bomb Squad, Fast Hands, and Quick Fix, but sometimes I'll switch out Quick Fix for Ghost if the enemies are calling in a lot of UAVs. And then our field upgrades are usually Ammunitions Box or Dead Silence, in case I need to silence my footsteps and like sneak up on some foes, or if I need more ammo in the case of, you know, emergencies. But now that we're done talking collectively on all that, let's get to the next gun, and that's going to be one of the most broken SMGs in the game, the ISO 9mm. Muzzle is going to be the XRK Sandstorm for that vertical recoil control, so this gun doesn't kick to the sky, and it's a lot more easier to control, giving us a faster TTK. When it comes to the muzzle tuning, left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.44 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be recoil control at 0.19 inches length, giving this gun more control and a faster TTK. For the barrel, we're actually rocking with the 9-inch PTX trainer for that damage range, hipfire accuracy, bullet velocity, and movement speed. Damage range and bullet velocity to have a faster time to kill at farther ranges, making this gun more lethal, and then movement speed so we can outplay our opponents, and that hipfire accuracy helps in close quarter situations. And when it comes to the barrel tuning here, left side is going to be recoil steadiness at 0.19 pounds weight to, use the gun more effectively at range, and the bomb side is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.06 inches length to be more snappy with the gun. Next up with the underbarrel, it doesn't really tell us the effects, but the effects are basically the same as all the other underbarrels here. Aiming out stability and recoil stabilization, but the Edge 47 grip does it so much better, allowing us to be even more deadly accurate with the ISO 9mm and making us have a faster TTK with that better control. And when it comes to the underbarrel tuning, left side recoil stabilization at 0.44 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.22 inches length. Next up for our laser, we got the 1MW quickfire laser with that extra ADS speed to bring up the gun faster, and our laser doesn't show up. And when it comes to the laser tuning here, left side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.34 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be ADS speed at negative 32.90 feet zeroing distance. And just so you guys know, just as long as you get the tunes close to these exact numbers, you should still basically receive those maximum benefits. And for our last attachment, we got the 50 round drum magazine, so that we have as much ammo as possible for those multiple opponents. And when it comes to the ISO 9mm, I think I prefer this gun now more than the ISO 45. The ISO 45 has a little bit harder to control recoil, but with the ISO 9mm, it's so much easier to control, and you can find yourself even destroying people at farther ranges because of that easier to control recoil, which is honestly pretty dangerous for an SMG to have, so very reliable SMG, and maybe the best in the game now, in my opinion. Next up, we've got a gun that people sleep on like crazy, and it's not even going to get a tracer gun this year, and that's going to be the Kastov 545 AR. On the muzzle, we got the Sakine Tread 40 for that vertical and horizontal recoil control, so you can be more accurate with this gun and thus get a faster TTK. When it comes to the muzzle tuning, left-sided recoil stabilization at 0.36 ounces weight, and the bomb-sided recoil control at 0.17 inches length. Laser is going to be the Schlager PQ Box 4 for that extra ADS speed, and our laser won't show up. And the laser tuning is left-sided sprint to fire speed at negative 0.39 ounces weight, and the bomb-sided is going to be ADS speed at negative 13.16 feet zeroing distance, all for more snappiness. Underbarrel, of course, is going to be the Edge 47 grip for reasons we stated already. And the underbarrel tuning is going to be left-sided recoil stabilization at 0.52 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.27 inches length for better control. And for our rear grip here, we have the Demo X2 grip for that maximum recoil control. So this, combined with the effects of the underbarrel and the muzzle, will allow the Kastov 545 to be an absolute laser beam at super far ranges and makes it able to kill anybody at any range. It's actually phenomenal. And here's the tunings for the rear grip. Left-sider ADS speed, negative 0.42 ounces weight, and bomb-sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.16 inches width. And for our magazine, we got the 45 round mag, which is not too heavy like the 60 round mag where it's going to make us too slow, but it also gives us those 15 extra bullets, filled with security so that we can take down multiple opponents with one mag, and it won't slow us down too much either. And that's how I love running the Kastov 545. This thing, as you guys know, is one of my favorite guns in the game, and it's a shame that they just never gave this gun a tracer gun. I don't know why. It doesn't have many blueprints in general. It's probably very unpopular because the 7.62 takes up so much freaking fame from it, but man, look at it, bro. It's just so easy to use, and the fact that this gun's in rank play and people still freaking hate on it is like crazy to me, so use it, man. It is incredible. Next up, though, we're going to be using one of my favorite SMGs to rock in MW2, and that's going to be the Season 6 Vel 46. Muzzle is going to be the X10 RR40 suppressor with that sound suppression to stay off the minimap every time we shoot, and we got that bullet velocity and damage range, allowing us to melt even faster at farther ranges, and we got that recoil smoothness to control this gun even more better at farther ranges. And when it comes to the muzzle tuning, left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 1.17 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be bullet velocity at 0.77 inches length, allowing the bullets to travel faster, and farther range kills will be easier to get, even with an SMG like this. When it comes to laser, I like rocking the VLK LZR 7MW because not only does it give us that ADS speed, but also that sprint to fire speed to bringing up the gun even faster and give us a faster TTK. And even though the laser does show up, we'll be eliminating the opponents fast enough before they even realize the laser is there. But the tuning for this laser is left sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.37 ounces weight, and bomb sider ADS speed at negative 39.48 feet zeroing distance. On the barrel this time around is going to be the X10 Nexus grip for that aiming out stability and that recoil stabilization. Now it might not have as much as the Edge 47 grip, but it has a lower ADS speed penalty than the Edge 47 grip. This only has like a 5 millisecond penalty, while the Edge 47 grip has a 20 millisecond penalty. And I feel like I'm accurate enough with the Nexus grip, so that extra speed allows me to have a faster time to kill, especially when an SMG is more focused on close range situations. And when it comes to the underbarrel tuning, left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.59 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.23 inches length. For our rear grip, we got the ZLR combat grip for that maximum recoil control to give this gun the best accuracy possible, combined with the effects of the other attachments. And when it comes to the rear grip tuning, left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.55 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be fire speed at negative 0.25 inches width. And like usual, I love running my Velvet 46 with that 50 round mag, so I have more than enough ammo for multiple opponents, and I can still be speedy enough than if I was running the 60 round mag. And you guys know what I call this gun. This is like my comfort SMG. Like, if I just need to slay some opponents out and feel confident while doing so, the Velvet 46 is that gun. Like, it might not have as fast as time to kill as the ISOs, but man, is it so reliable in almost any situation. Has decent, recoil control for the short and medium range, and can do kind of decent at those longer range kills as well. Plus, it just looks very nice in style here with that spawn decal. Yes, sir. Next up, we've got what I believe is now the best gun in the game ever since the Kastov 762 got nerfed, and that's going to be the ultimate AR of the TR-76 Geist. For the muzzle, we got the SA Leveler 55 for that horizontal and that vertical recoil control, because the TR-76 Geist, like the 762 of the Kastov, does have some moderate amount of recoil, so we got to control this gun more effectively and make it more usable that way. When it comes to the muzzle tuning, left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.23 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be recoil control at 0.27 inches length for better control. When it comes to the laser, I love running the 1MW quickfire laser for the extra ADS speed for more snappiness on this gun, and we won't show up with our laser. And when it comes to the laser tuning, left side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.29 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be ADS speed at negative 31.26 feet during distance. Underbarrel is going to be, of course, the Edge 47 grip, because it's the best underbarrel like we stated previously, and the underbarrel tuning is left sider's recoil stabilization at 0.52 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.22 inches length. Since the iron sights on this gun are a little bit ugly, I like running the optic of the Slimline Pro, giving us better accuracy because we're able to see the opponents a lot more clearly, and thus that's going to give us a faster TTK. And when it comes to the optic tuning, left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 2.32 ounces weight, allowing us to be more snappy with the gun, and the bomb side is going to be set all the way to far, giving us a different perspective with the gun while using the optic. And with that different perspective, we'll have extended FOV and a little bit more stickier aim, allowing us to control this gun more effectively, especially for those longer ranges, and this gun's a little bit harder to control recoil. And for our magazine here, we got the 45 round mag, so that we have those 15 extra bullets on this gun, and we're able to eliminate a lot more opponents very much more sufficiently. And yeah, you guys know I love this gun. If you guys saw my recent video with this gun using the Lilith TR-76, this is legit such a freaking amazing gun. It can two-shot headshot just like the Kastov 762, but it's a little bit easier to control with this freaking attachment combination on, and it just feels nice. Like, I legit have very little difficulty running with this gun, and I love it so you should run it too. This is very nice. Next up, we're running one of my favorite SMG AR hybrids in the game, and that's going to be the Kastov 74U. For the muzzle, I like running this gun suppressed with that Echoless 80 suppressor, giving us that sound suppression to stay off the minimap every time we shoot, bullet velocity and damage range for more lethality at longer ranges, and recoil smoothness to control this gun more effectively. Muzzle tuning is left sider ADS speed at negative 0.81 ounces weight, and the bomb side is going to be bullet velocity at 0.84 inches length. For our laser, we got the Ephesus OV laser for the ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed to be more snappy with the gun. And our laser tuning are left sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.39 ounces weight, and the bomb sider ADS speed at negative 24.68 feet zeroing distance. For our underbarrel, we're rocking the X10 Nexus grip with that aiming out stability and that recoil stabilization for that better control. And when it comes to the tuning, left sider recoil stabilization at 0.49 ounces weight, and bomb sider aiming out stability at 0.30 inches length. The rear grip is going to be the Demo X2 grip for that maximum recoil control, making this gun perfectly accurate for super long ranges. And the rear grip tuning is left sider ADS speed at negative 0.48 ounces weight, and the bomb sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.26 inches width. And magazine, of course, is going to be the 45 round magazine for, maximum ammo and being able to move around the map a little bit more effectively. And yeah, that is the Kastov 74U. It's the cousin of the 762 and the 545, so of course the whole Kastov family, they're all overpowered, and this one is like so perfect for short range kills, long range kills, all sorts of kills, and I've gotten some of my absolutely best games. In fact, I've gotten my highest gun streak with this gun being a 101 gun streak. So if there's any gun that I truly recommend, it's truly the Sunny for you. Next up, I've got my other favorite SMGR hybrid that I like running in this game, and that's going to be the good old Chimera AR. Since this gun has no muzzle, we'll start off with the underbarrel of the Edge 47 grip, which you guys already know its effectiveness of. The tuning of the underbarrel is going to be left sider recoil stabilization at 0.62 ounces weight, and the bottom sider aiming out stability at 0.18 inches length. For the laser, we got the 1MW quickfire laser for that snappy ADS speed, and the laser tuning is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.32 ounces weight, and bottom sider ADS speed at negative 29.61 feet zeroing distance. This time though, we got the stock on the Chimera here, which is going to help us with aiming stability and recoil control, pretty much just allowing us to be even more accurate with this gun at farther ranges. And when it comes to the tuning of the stock, left sider ADS speed at negative 1.81 ounces weight, and the bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 1.24 inches length. Rear grip is going to be the D37 grip for that maximum recoil control, so this combined with all the recoil control benefits will make this gun extremely accurate for longer ranges. And the rear grip tuning is left sider ADS speed at negative 0.48 ounces weight, and the bottom side is sprint to fire speed at negative 0.29 inches width. And for our magazine here, we have the 45 round mag once again for that maximum ammo. And yeah, if I'm not using the 74U, I'm most likely using the Chimera. I love the iron sights in the Chimera. It allows me to be a little bit more, you know, messy accurate, if that makes any sense. And plus, I love a lot of freaking little gopher thing from the Quiet Rage freaking blueprint, and it's just a really nice SMGR hybrid overall. And I mean, just look at this freaking decal and camo combination, just looks fresh. Next up, we've got another powerful SMG to rock here in MW2, and that's going to be the good old Lachmann sub. When it comes to the muzzle here, I love running the X10RR40 once again with that sound suppression, bull velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness to allow this gun to extend its versatility a little bit farther. Muzzle tuning is going to be left sider ADS speed at negative 0.45 ounces weight, and bottom sider bull velocity at 0.39 inches length. The laser here is going to be the VLK LZRS and MW for the ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, allowing us to bring up the gun faster and have a faster time to kill. And the laser tuning is going to be left sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.15 ounces weight, and the bottom sider is going to be ADS speed at negative 18.10 feet zeroing distance. Underbarrel is going to be the X10 Nexus grip for the aiming auto stability and recoil stabilization, and the tuning for that is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.59 ounces weight, and the bottom sider aiming out stability at 0.31 inches length. And for our rear grip, we got the Lachmann TZG-10, which is going to give us, of course, that recoil control. And the tuning for the rear grip, left sider ADS speed at negative 0.23 ounces weight, and the bottom sider sprint to fire speed and negative 0.36 inches width. And of course, we're rocking the 40 round magazine this time because the 50 round drum mag, though it would be nice to have those 10 extra bullets, it just makes us way too slow. And the 40 round mag allows us to be speedy with the gun and have a not so uncomfortable reload, which is nice. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing much I should really say about the Lachmann sub. I mean, it is the MP5 of this game. It feels great with the iron sights. It melts. It's like, there's an SMG that you really want to rock with for short to medium range and maybe even longer range kills. This is that gun. Just feels really nice. Next up, we've got one of my most powerful guns that just recently got overtaken by the TR-76 Geist, but it's still a freaking beast in the game. We got the Kastov 7.62. For the muzzle, we got the Sakine Tread 40 for that vertical and horizontal recoil control to control this gun more effectively. When it comes to the muzzle tuning, left sider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.62 ounces weight, and the bottom sider is going to be recoil control at 0.16 inches length. For the laser, we got the Schlage PQ box for the extra ADS speed, but like always, you could always rock these other two lasers, but I like this because it doesn't show off the laser when you ADS. And when it comes to laser tuning, left sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.19 ounces weight, and bottom sider ADS speed at negative 14.81 feet zeroing distance. Underbarrel is going to be the Edge 47 grip, of course, and the tuning for the underbarrel, left sider recoil stabilization at 0.59 ounces weight, and the bottom sider is going to be aiming out stability at 0.27 inches length. And the rear grip is going to be the Demo X2 grip once again. And the tuning for the rear grip, left sider ADS speed at negative 0.68 ounces weight, and the bottom sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.23 inches width. And when it comes to the magazine, of course, we got to max it out at that 40 round mag because 30 rounds is just a little bit too low for me, and will still be considerably movement based enough to move around the map. And yeah, I mean, the Kastov 7.62 is still a very solid gun. It's just the TR-76 Geist is a little bit better with that better fire rate, and this gun has a little bit more harder to control recoil, but I would still love using this gun. Like, I still love using it to this day. It's just one of those guns that's just never gonna go away because of its considerably amazing power and damage range. Even though they nerfed it recently, it's still amazing. And if you were going to ask me to snipe, this is the class that I would give you guys. The class with the SPX-80 sniper rifle. For our first attachment, we got the barrel of the ZLR Executioner 80 barrel, which is gonna give us hip recoil control, and ADS speed. With the ADS speed, we're going to be more snappy with this gun. But if you wanted to, you could run the Elevate freaking barrel or even the Bryson LR Factory. But I kind of wanted to keep the look of this gun, so I decided to use this Executor barrel. But it still is going to help us a ton with the ADS speed. When it comes to the tuning of the barrel, left sider is aim walking speed at negative 0.27 27 pounds as weight, and the bomb sider is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.17 inches length. And like with sniper rifles, our main thing is going to want to focus on ADS speed, so that's what you're going to see in these attachments, allowing us to one-shot and quick-scope way faster. Laser is going to be the best laser, the Emphasis OV laser for ADS speed, aiming stability and sprint to fire speed to bring up the gun faster and put that one-shot kill into our opponents as quickly as possible. Laser tuning is going to be sprint to fire speed on the left slider at negative 0.26 ounces weight, and bomb slider ADS speed at negative 42.77 feet zero in distance. Stock is going to be the PVZ A90 TAC stock for that crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and ADS speed for being more snappy with the gun. Any tunings is going to be left sider ADS speed at negative 2.45 ounces weight, and the bomb sider is going to be aim walking speed at negative 1.39 inches length. When it comes to the rear grip, I love the Chimera match grip for that sprint to fire speed and ADS speed potential, pretty much the same effects as the laser. And then the rear grip tuning is left sider ADS speed at negative 0.65 ounces weight, and bomb sider sprint to fire speed at negative 0.30 inches width. And for our bolt here, of course, we have the FSS ST87 bolt because it gives us that faster rechambering speed, allowing us to have a faster fire rate because we're able to bolt the gun a lot faster. And yeah, I mean, it's the SVX80. Like, I've always said this gun was like the best sniper, like the best traditional sniper, you know, since the beginning of the game when I leveled it up and everything. And it still retains to be just one of the most goated guns ever. Like, I love this gun, man. It's absolutely incredible. Obviously, the SAB-50 is a marksman rifle, so I would put that over this. But if I wanted a traditional sniper rifle, this is the one. And yeah, those were 10 classes right there, but because I love you guys and because this is the last seasonal update of Modern Warfare 2, I thought I'd give you guys 2 free classes in case you guys are curious. We've got the FR Advancer here, and if you guys are wondering about the attachment, we've got the Sakine Tread 40 muzzle, Edge 47 grip underbarrel, Shillage PQ box 4 laser, 45 round magazine, and the SA Cation grip rear grip. If you guys are wondering about the tunings, I'm just going to go through them really quickly. The FR Advancer is like an SMG AR hybrid, but it's very comfortable in the sense that it's a little bit slower, but very much more accurate with these attachments on. And it actually hits really nicely. And the other class that I'm going to show you guys is my good old TAC 56 class. You know, this thing's the laser beam god gun of this game. RF Crown 50 muzzle, Edge 47 grip underbarrel, Shillage PQ box for laser, and Emphasis combat grip rear grip. Tunings being as follows. And you guys know the TAC 56, it's incredible. And if you guys are wondering like why some guns aren't here, I mean, I've made videos on like every gun in the game. So if you really wanted to, you could just search up hero and the name of any gun, MW2 or whatever, in the search bar, and you could look it up and, you know, be satisfied with the videos that I make. But yeah, it's been a truly great year. These are pretty much the guns that I just have full faith in and will destroy with, as well as some other guns. There's just so many good guns in this game, and that's one thing I'm going to miss about this game, is that with 100 HP, a lot more guns can be good instead of like okay. And I'm afraid that when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, this is one of my very little fears of Modern Warfare 3, is that the weapon balance won't be all there, and there's definitely going to be a couple of guns that really outshine the other guns, you know, depending on how many guns there are in the game. But I always love the weapon variety in this game, and I hope the weapon variety can continue in Modern Warfare 3. But that's enough of me yapping. If these class setups helped you, or you guys enjoyed using these, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and we'll have more epic videos throughout the haunting event here in MW2. I love you all.